Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
More gold. I must be getting closer. Revelio.
Next time I see Pig or that student, what they deserve.
Petrificus totalis.
You only have
Revelio.
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. What do you have in store for me this time?
Petrificus totalis. Lumos. Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Bombarda. Accio. Revelio.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
Petrificus totalis.
사쿠라님 첫 번째 추천
I'll
감사합니다.
make you wish you.
Did you hear?
I'll make you wish you were back at school. You're the one who stole our goblin helms.
Well, they're Lumos,
Lumos.
but then it's ours.
Protego.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. This looks intriguing.
An intruder!
Quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
A niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio. Revelio. Oh no, you...
Arresto momentum.
Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you? Enjoy suffering, do you?
Revelio. Do cooperate, won't you? I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Absolutely shameless.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
What?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours are...
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a
좋아요
student with
드리고
my woes.
켜놓고 가요
I am
큐.
indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Albert Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. And I never heard of your involvement.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. Accio! Defender! You're even more aggressive than I'd expected. Potato! Expelliarmus! Imperium! Surely that's the last of them. Reparo. This must be Mary. Woman. Confringo! If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end. Revelio. this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now. Revelio. A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Egg sacs. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. Bombarda. Crucial. Imperial. Expelliarmus. These eggs must be destroyed. There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Revelio. Revelio. I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Can't let you harm our share any more than you already have. Half finished, but I need to destroy all of the excess. Imperial! Defender! Expelliarmus! Accio! Protego! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Cruiser. Imperial. Expelliarmus. 8 levels is simply too many. Revelio. 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 That's the last of the spider sacks. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. I hope that's the last spider. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Imperio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Oh, wait. That's the last one. She's angry. Confringo. I'll be having nightmares for the rest of my life after that. Glaciers! Confringo! Bombarda! Crucible! Defender! Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Revelio.
감사합니다 키읔. 엔딩본 서윤님 키읔.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
엔딩 배드랑 굿 둘 다 봤성요 키키윽. 별반 차이는 없더라고요.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Dunn. She was an innocent victim.
진엔딩은
Poor
34대가
Mary.
와요.
Fighting for the
둘다
amulet
볼
to the
수도 있나
bitter end,
보군요.
no doubt. A noble sacrifice.
동굴
She
들어가시면
truly was a
저장함하시고
remarkable woman.
보심돼요.
Remarkable. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend. But you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it. But I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the
근데
first
크게
order of business
차이는
will be to
없어요,
help the amulet
키키요.
rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
빨리 보고 용과 같이도 넘어가야 되는데.
can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
또 VR 땡기기 시작하네요. 그래서 땡길 때 오큘러스 퀘스트 2로 멀미 효과를 제대로 맛보고 있어요.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
구매의사 없어지게
Well, they
키읔.
don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. what was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Revelio. Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Didn't I say I adore competition? Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
키키키키.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Accio!
기술 좋네.
Precisely as planned. technique. Accio!
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
도저히
That's
답이
the
없는데.
spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Accio! planned. Nice technique. Accio!
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse.
Defender! Accio!
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Accio!
Accio!
I'm back.
Such grace. Finesse.
Defender! Expelliarmus!
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse.
Defender!
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Accio!
Expelliarmus! Defender!
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Nice technique. Accio!
Accio!
Such grace. Finesse. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Accio!
Accio!
Nice technique. Wow, you are good. I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
됐다.
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
안녕하세요.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my
복장이
life,
갑자기
it did occur to
아라방장님으로
me that my
바뀌었네요.
mother may
히읗.
have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to
아,
tend to a
이거
neighbor who was
후플푸프
ill,
전용
and so my
복장이에요.
father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an
서윤님도
animagus, I
전용
take it.
He
복장이시고요.
could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you
지
to identify
모양이죠.
him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the
저는
bandits
아까
saw this,
VR2
they
호라이즌 좀
turned and ran in
해봤습니다.
fear. Magic
후플푸프는 많이들
terrified
안
them, and
하시더라고요.
then he was gone.
아, 구매하셨어요?
And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me.
좋아졌나요?
If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
한 시간 좀 넘게 하니까 속이 울렁거리고 눈이 좀 아파와서 한강 좀 산책하고 왔습니다. 산책 잘
Do you think taking
다녀오셨나요?
down the
히읗.
Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My
충동
father would not
구매하려고
want that.
하다가 오큘러스
He
퀘스트
and my
이하니까
mother
구매 욕구가
raised me to believe that
없어지더라고요.
it is a privilege to be able
한
to fight
줄평으로
for those
후기
who cannot.
말씀드리면
I know
친구집에
there is
있다면
risk
가서
involved,
해보시는
but I
걸
feel it is worth
추천드리지만
it.
사는 건 비추요 히읗.
I am glad you seem to think so too.
저도 PSVR 1하고 오큘러스 퀘스트 2가 있어서.
I'm sorry, Natty.
네,
I can't
한강
imagine what
시원하네요
you've been
히읗
through.
히읗.
Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary.
VR은 많이 해봤거든요.
And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to
근데도
Rookwood.
구매하고 싶은
We are
마음은
making
굴뚝
progress,
같은데.
and we will succeed. Thank you again
호라이즌
for saving me.
재밌지만 VR
You
올해는
deserve all of the
못하겠어요.
praise you have
유.
received.
컨텐츠도 너무 없어서 할 게 어디서요. 유. 아무리 4K라도 해상도가 그 정도로 나올까라는 생각이 들더라고요. 가격 다운 좀 되고 컨텐츠 많이 나오면 구매해도 사인간 없을 듯. 선발대 말만 들어도 다 팔도 VR2 되지만 5번 넘게 깨니까 손이 안 가요. 히읗. 할 게 없다고 유. 알릭스 나오면 필구할 수도 키키키우. VR1은 무료 컨텐츠 많았는데 VR2는 무료 컨텐츠가 너무 없네요. 다 데모예요. 유. 데모로 일단 체험하시고 구매하시면 되겠네요.
The paint smedleys will always look.
솔직히 기대되는 VR2 작품이 아직 없네요. 히읗. 이거 해리포터요. 럭비 비슷한 스포츠 게임 있잖아요. 영화예요. 그거는 게임이 없나요? 쿼디치요? 네, 그거요. 안타깝게도 없습니다. 키읔. 아, 그렇군요. 저긴 뭐지? 어떻게 가지? 라이자 나왔던데.
Someone once told me.
디럭스 게임 이번에 대박이던데요. 물론 구매한 거지만 키읔. 호라이즌, 쿼리, 에이스 컴뱃, 마리인가, 지구방위군. 7월에 나오더라고요. 키키윽. 철권 7, 스칼렛 스트링스. 마리는 안 해요. 키읔. 소드아트 온라인도 해봐야 되는데. 그거는 신작 나오면 해보세요. 전작은 30프레임이라 불편하실 듯. 라이자, 빠른 시작 없더라고요. 그러면 디럭스보단 스탠다드로 구매할까 생각 중이요. 디럭스 13만 1,700원. 키키키윽. 히읗히읗. 망가시는 걸로 해야죠. 키키윽. 모르겠다. 끝.
master hates everyone who isn't. My fizzing whiz beer is still brewing. These things take time.
Off on another adventure, are we?
The portrait in the
Afraid of a staircase? I adore it.
You know, it does help to look at it while you do that.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. and I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Of course it is. She's right. Thank you.
Well, it's their own fault for saving it. And then letting it grow.
Ah. Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better. Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth. Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Headmaster, here, what could you want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is...
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a...
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Headmaster, and he's coming this way.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
No!
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
Yeah.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
여기 딱 죽음의 성물 이야기 나오는 곳이네요. 히읗히읗. 재미있음 키키윽.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
아, 나.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
물음표 물음표 물음표.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
성공인가?
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
헐.
I've never felt such power. Depulso. Defendo. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Defender, Depulso. Defender. Depulso.
Revelio.
Defender. Depulso. 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 Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. 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 Descendo.
Revelio. Revelio.
Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender.
Protego!
아오 문타프 구출하는 거 어떻게 하는 거지?
Defender! Protego! Stupefy! Defender! Depulsor! Descender! Defender! Bombarder! Depulsor! Defender! Descender! Depulsor!
그게 뭐예요? 히읗.
Revelio. A simple stone. This must be for me.
저거 한 거 같은데. 투명으로 변해서 몰래 가셔서 잡으세요.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Dear, sweet Neve.
Let us always honor her memory. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
이거 자물쇠 따버려서 버그 걸린 듯.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
저거.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, She said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
鍵が。
生まれた。
鍵を生成する鍵か。
これが何かはよくわからないけど、自分で出向いて確かめないと。高名な錬金術師様がおられると聞き及んでおります。
すっげえ、俺にも教えてくれよ、錬金術。
バカにするでないぞ。わらわは娘っ子ではないわ。旅立ちは楽しいもの。お土産を持って帰る時のことを思えばいいだね。そうだね。
いい匂いだね。
腹減ってきたな。
懐かしい気配がするな。
成長したな、ライザ。
レンと共に戦えるのを嬉しく思うぞ。やっと見つけましたよ、父さん。見せてあげるわ。よし、新しい鍵ができた。
鍵にこんな力があるなんて。扉を開けるだけの鍵じゃない。特別な力がこもったものみたいだ。
解放します。
少しでも早く追いつかねえとな。
決める。そうか、ここにあったんだ。
아따 게임 많네. 키키키. 사우스파크도 재미있는데. 영업한 유. 그래도 VR 게임 맞네요.
There are those who look into the eyes of another and see opportunity. A soul to corrupt and twist. Their stories are the ones
이거
we fear.
오큘러스도 있는데.
And there are those who see potential. The light within the soul. A chance to lift someone up to achieve the impossible. Their stories rise to legend. So tell me, what do you see in Quill? Because her story depends on you.
Raven here. You want to be
아
a
이러다가 진짜 구매하겠는데.
According to your reputation, you have the right skills for the job. If you're interested, the risk is high, but so is the reward. We have multiple contracts, from solo intel gathering to team strike force operations. Locations are hot, and you were never there. If you're compromised, you're on your own. Are you ready?
I am the 223rd High Priestess of the Grand Holy Shrine Daijingu, Haru Kosei. I am the Shrine Maiden who summoned you to this world, the visible world. In short, this must be fate. There is no doubt in my mind that you must have been summoned here to save me. I have very good intuition, you know.
아니야. 그만 보고 자자. 오늘 방송 여기까지 할게요. 고생하셔야가요.